Mister, how you doing? There. Yeah. You see this? That's it. Is it? You did a good job.
rebuild or Survivor?
I went over to Flathead Lake, Montana to get it, trailered it home, and ran until then. It needed some top end issues, but I said, screw it, I'll just get a new one. So new motor, rebuilt transmission.
Oh, nice. What kind of mileage you get?
It's called Sniper electronic fuel injection, so about 22-ish.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Heck yeah. So she gets down?
When I need her to.
Yeah? What's the horsepower you think? Have you dynoed it? Not enough. Never enough.
No. No, it's kind of a snail.
Yeah. But it's four-wheel drive?
Yes.
All the time?
No.
Okay.
There's a vacuum switch on the dash.
Oh, okay. Now, does that fail?
No.
Okay, good. Normally those vacuum things are always suck.
Yeah, I went through the vacuum lines. There's still a few that are like, meh, but most of it was that emissions crap that they did back.
Oh, yeah,
Which
yeah.
one I got rid of all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Yep. Perfect. I liked it.
Got me down so low. When I'm falling, you pick me up, and I return to gold. And I return to gold. Pretty Polly, always there to defend. From New England, home to Hennepin, goodbye won't be the end. Pitch black crow, you put that bluebird to shame. He's got the voice, but you've got the soul, and the two ain't the same. Always looking for a bit of light. It's got me down so low. When I'm falling, you pick me up, and I return to gold, and I return to gold. My dear girl, you sure been good to me. Grab your coat and that whiskey bottle, we'll leave this town a memory. Always looking for a bit of light, it's got me down so low. When I'm falling, you pick me up, and I return to gold, and I return to gold.
This is a sick wagon.
Super chase.
He's right over here.
Make sure to mention your club.
We're just about ready to start giving away some door prizes. If you do not have your ticket handy, please have it.
Are you familiar with Josh McCurdy?
Yeah, he did my
mural? Yeah.
club members you got here, as we got a one-of-a-kind, never-seen-before trophy designed.
Hey, what up, girl? How you doing? I don't want to come on too strong or nothing like that, but I've been thinking about you, and I've been wondering where you lay up, where you at. So, sure. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it, that thing you do? Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it, that thing you do? Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Cinderella, I think I'll find your glass slipper, baby. Cinderella, I think you found your prince charming in me. I don't know much, but I do know that I'm feeling you. Hope that one day, maybe someday you'll be feeling me too. do, hit that thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it, that thing you do? Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Yeah. You must be magic, the way that you carry yourself. It's like you got this unspoken confidence, baby, you know it damn well. You get me fired up like holy, you hotter than hell. None can compete cause your presence is unparalleled. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it, that thing you do? Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it, that thing you do? Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it, that thing you do? Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it, that thing you do? Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool.
Ain't nothing wrong with that boy then. Gonna buy it?
Take out a couple stones. You gotta send it off into the dirt like I did Sunday.
Like every time one of us is available, the other isn't. No, are you gonna get out and enjoy the day? Like driving range or something?
I went yesterday, we'll see that.
How'd you do?
I'm starting to hit it a lot better. I played, had to play solo on Tuesday at Meadowwood. I was following the US Open. You got close.
Like I looked at it, the record, the club record is like 2700.
How are you today, sir?
Good, you?
Good.
How long have we had this?
9 years.
What all have you done to it?
I have added a little bit of chrome to the engine. I put a new intake manifold and a new carburetor on it because I wanted it to get a little better gas mileage than 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Is that blocks or miles?
I've added a tack where the clock is
Yeah.
or was.
Okay.
It looks exactly like factory.
Okay.
Show you. The wheels I've added. Wheels and tires.
Wheels look good. You had them painted toward
yeah.
same color.
Sit in the seat and then take a look take a look. See where the clock is?
That's really nice.
It doesn't even look like, it looks like it's factory.
Yeah. Nice job. Heck yeah.
Interior's all original.
Wow.
Vinyl top is original, just been reconditioned a little bit.
Wow. What year?
71.
Okay.
61,000 original miles on it.
Oh wow. Where'd you find this?
You ready?
Yeah.
Rhode Island.
Just on the internet?
Yeah.
Really?
I had broken my leg in 2 spots, so I was laid up from work for a month. And
This is about the same size as the state.
I had a 79 Thunderbird T-top that I had just sold to a guy in Australia.
Okay.
So I had nothing to do at home, so I was just sitting there on the computer, and I found it. And my wife says, well, you and your mom should take a flight, fly out there, take a look at it, and drive it back. I said, I already bought it.
It's on its way.
It's on its way.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. So it was just like this, basically same color, everything, and you just kind of cleaned it up?
Same color. We sanded it down and repainted it to factory color.
Okay. How hard is it to find parts for this thing?
Well, I can find parts up to about 69,
Yeah.
but after that, they're hard.
Yeah.
Some of the parts on the 69 will fit on this,
Yeah.
but I haven't had to look too much.
That's good. That's good.
I want to get the cruise control operational yet, but I just keep going to wrecking yards and seeing what I can find.
Now, yeah, you're not, what, 2 of these in a wrecking yard, maybe a year?
Maybe 1.
Yeah.
If I can find a Lincoln Continental or a 71 Ford, if I
Yeah.
can find something like that, then I can,
Most time make those parts work.
make those parts work.
Yeah. It's cool.
Well, I've enjoyed it. I've got a 65 convertible Roadster also.
Oh.
Thunderbird. It was here last year, the red and white one. And then I have an 05.
Oh, okay. Heck yeah. They're a crazy looking car.
But they're nothing like an older Thunderbird as far as I'm concerned.
It just floats down the road.
Down the road. Just floats down the road.
Did you upgrade the brakes at all?
Nope. Still got the original. Well, not original. We put new brakes on it.
Yeah.
Still got 65 was the first year for discs on the front. It's got those. I haven't done anything to those except replace them.
So now the vacuum system on this,
Yeah.
Any issues with that? Really?
No.
That's crazy because most of the time those hoses all go rot and
Well,
you got leaks and
I'm going to be replacing heater hoses, air conditioning hoses,
okay,
and radiator hoses here shortly.
okay.
But other than that, not much.
Yeah.
It needed a bad tune-up pad
Oh, I'm sure.
when I got it here, but we did that. It actually runs like a champ.
That's
It
awesome.
really does.
That's awesome. Is it a 390?
429.
Oh, 429. Oh,
She's running 400 horse.
Huh?
It says 360 there, but since I added the new
Yeah.
intake and new carb to it,
Jumped
she's
it up.
running 400 now.
yeah. That's sweet.
And she just gets up and rock and rolls down the road. Original front bumper, original rear bumper.
That's crazy. Have they been repaired? Do you know?
No.
So if somebody knew how to drive this thing, you were
Well,
conscious of how big it is.
A little old lady named Edna back in Pennsylvania had it. She bought it brand new.
Yeah.
If you look here, I got the original protector plate.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then all this came with the car. All these were in the glove box. I ordered these.
Okay. Very cool.
But she must have passed away, and the kids parked it, or her husband parked it. And then when the husband died, then the kids got it and said, what the hell do we do with this?
Yeah.
And they took it to a dealership, and they put it on the internet and sold it to me.
That's awesome.
I am the second owner.
Oh, that's awesome. That's way
It
awesome.
only had 50,000 miles on it when I bought it.
Oh my gosh.
And in 9 years, I put 11,000 miles on it.
Dang. Yeah. So you don't drive it too much?
No. I show her, it's hard to show three cars at the same time.
So, yeah, I got an uncle that lives up in Hunters, and he restores cars.
Yeah.
And he goes, they did a car show, and there was 15 cars showed up. 12 of them were mine. I'm like, oh my God, dude. But luckily, he's like, you know, half a block away from the post office.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it.
Yeah, I do.
These things, I'm telling you, when you see the old cars out on the road, it does spark something in the old heart. You know,
Well, they're
you gotta
works of art going down the road.
for sure,
I mean,
for sure.
they were hand built.
Yep. Yep. Now everything's all computerized.
Well, yeah.
I've got the blue Challenger right over there.
Oh, okay.
And I've built Chevelles and stuff like that, and always wanted a Mustang. Drove that Challenger. It's like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. What engine you got in it?
The 392.
You got the Hemi.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yep. I put the drag pack wheels on it, and I've raced it a few times, but now it's just like I just drive it around, but I drive it all the time.
Yeah.
Any chance I get it.
Yeah.
So, heck yeah.
Casey and I, and my wife and I, are going to go out and look at all the cars here shortly.
Good luck. You get 250 of them. I have only seen half. It's nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. We'll be posting these on YouTube
Okay.
under Dirty B.
Okay.
And it's the same on my license plate. Dirty
Okay.
B, if you
All right.
forget.
Thank you.
You bet. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Which one? Oh. Okay. Beautiful car. How long have you had it? You restore it or anything, or really? Oh, really? It looks good. Yeah. Where'd you find this? Really?
Yeah, we got it.
Oh. Yeah. Typical. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks good. For sure. Better than drinking.
Yeah.
Well, perfect. Have a great day. I have a small YouTube channel. If you guys don't mind, I'll put this on there. It's called Dirty D. Yeah. I have the Challenger down here, the 22. It says Dirty D on the license plate. Yeah. For sure. Drag racing and car shows, that's about all I do.
You wanna do that?
Smile, pretty girl.
Big smile.
Open the eyes. Good, good.
I love the color.
Thank you. You're welcome.
How long have you had this?
It took me about a year.
Oh, really?
Just finished it like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, beautiful.
Now I'm looking for another project.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
Yep.
Just gotta stay busy all the time.
Yep. Yep.
Heck yeah. That's good.
It's called Blew Me Away Blue.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it.
I call it Cobalt Blue, but they call it Blew Me Away Blue.
It's beautiful. Did you paint it?
Yes.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
Oh, there's a kid. Hello. Hey. Are you in here already? You didn't. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm up against the back row. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're back here wandering around on the back row too. Yep. I got a blue shirt on and my straw hat. Cam's wearing a red shirt. He's got 2 kids with him.
night in a skyscape of grey. Temptation took me when you looked my way. I don't believe I'll be the same again since you, Julia, since you. You wrote I love you, but they won't let us be. Though in our thought crimes we are almost free. I wanted somebody who feels like me, and it's you.
Yeah, it's crazy, huh?
It's
Oh. How you doing? This one yours? It's beautiful. How long have you been working on this?
I've owned a car for about 12 years. It's gone through different stages.
Yeah.
This is the last couple of years.
It's good. You did really good.
Yeah, it's fun to drive around.
I bet it is. Little go-kart on wheels.
Yep.
Now you road course this?
Nope. No, never had, actually I don't think about doing it.
Yeah. Have you drag stripped it or no? Hasn't touched the track at all.
Nope.
Okay. What's holding you back?
I have car shows to go to, and fishing and boating.
Well, for sure. Yeah.
I used to go out the track a lot.
Did you?
Yeah, we used to have a front end drag strip.
Okay. So you've been there, done that. That's good.
Yep, yep. And I know quite a few of the top alcohol funny car guys.
Yeah. Oh, Chris Davis and all those guys.
Yep.
Lady Lane.
Yeah, yeah. I used to work for Old Ron.
Did you? Yeah, they were out there at the strip weekend before last.
That was a car.
No, the wrecked car. But he was there.
Yeah.
They were out there with other people or supporting or whatever. Yeah.
Now that's the second one screwed up.
Uh-oh.
They got altered 5 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah. That was the beginning of the new car.
Oh.
To run that 67 Nova.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, then Ronnie decided he wanted to drive it, so, make it so that he could put an altered body on that frame, but still be able to put the Nova body on it if he wanted to change it out.
Right.
And yeah, he did. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but they got that, got fuel drag strip too.
Yeah, yeah.
That is only once in a while.
Yeah. I enjoy watching all that stuff. Flawless. You did a good job. Did you restore it? Oh, really? It's held up well. How long have you had it? 8 years? Nice. Sees all the car shows around town?
Most of them.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Nice.
We were in Cardinal Inn yesterday.
Okay.
This is our first time at this show.
Yup. This is a big turnout.
It is a big turnout.
I was.
And the next month, I'll trailer it over to Seattle.
Oh, okay. Heck yeah.
I had to trade a 39 Ford and 68 Corvette for it.
Did you? You wanted it that bad, or? Yeah.
I've wanted one of these since I was in high school.
Dude, it's beautiful.
When I was in college, I had a 346 back AAR. I sold it to buy one of these, but while I was selling mine, the guy knew I was coming, and then he sold that one. So by the time I got from there to there,
It was gone. You had no car. Oh my gosh.
it took me many years to come back and find one that I wanted that I could afford.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking, my 39 was a nice ride. It was used by good guys as their poster car.
Oh, okay.
And then this Corvette had 70,000 litre miles on it. It was a nice car.
Okay. Yeah.
But this car was sitting in Passport, Kennewick. I always say Passport, but it's Kennewick.
Really?
Been there since 72, 73.
Bought new in Tri-City?
We bought new ones just north of Sacramento. And then the gentleman, the first owner of the car, moved to Kennewick and went to work for the gentleman that I bought the car from.
Okay.
And when he got too old, he sold it to, he was a machinist. He sold it to the second owner. The second owner in 89 took it all apart, put it back together pretty much the way you see it now.
Yeah.
And when he got too old, he sold it to Rod. And then when Rod was 87, I got the car from him. So,
That's crazy.
and so I'm just the keeper at this point.
Yeah. Till the next owner.
I lowered the car and changed the stance and the look and added the spoilers,
Okay.
but that's it.
Now, is this the color you would have picked if you had to buy one? If you had your choice?
Yeah.
This is Panther
for
Pink?
purple.
Yeah.
This for purple. This color was only offered for 90 days in 1970. It was offered for 3 years. Chrysler only authorized it for 90 days.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had there's no articles on it, no one talks about it, but they had a really hard time duplicating the color constantly.
Oh.
So depending on, if there's a different temperature, different humidity, different air pressure in the guns, whatever.
Yeah.
But you could take the same can of paint 15 cars, you get 15 different shades.
That's funny. Dang. Yeah. Well, I see why they did that then.
Yeah. It's hard to duplicate. It can be done, but it's hard.
Yeah.
Hopefully I never have to find out.
Amen. Yeah. It's a beautiful car. I got a 22 Challenger. And first Challenger that I've ever owned, but I'll tell you what, it's made me go back and do a bunch of research, and I'm in love with that car, dude. I've had over 200 cars.
Yeah.
That is my favorite one.
Well, I've got a 2010 SRT8.
Okay.
I always tell people, this is my third one of these.
Yeah.
Anyway, this one, the one I currently have is different. When I had a base model, or just a stock one,
Yeah.
I would tell people, it's not the fastest hot rod I've ever had. It doesn't have the best braking. It's not the best handling. But it's by far the most overall fun factory hot rod I've ever owned.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then last year, there was a gentleman up in 9 Mile that had, anyway, I had a purple SRT8 that I ended up selling, and for $2,000 more, I got a 2010. The car was built by Davenport Motorsports in Calgary.
Oh.
Has a fully race-tuned suspension underneath huge brakes. 2.8 liter supercharger sitting on top of it. The motor's been redone. 700 horse.
Oh, geez.
And 6-speed.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
And I think I stole the car. Yeah, absolutely stole the car.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds like it's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, it's going to get me a hell of a ticket.
Yeah, I've been very fortunate so far because I run drag slicks all the time, and it's the best way of hooking up anywhere. And it feels like it adds about 100 horse to your car, you know, when you can get the power to the ground.
So do you have a 6.2 or?
It's the 6.4, 392.
Okay.
Yeah, Scat package. But taking it out to the strip, run low 12, right out of the gate, but it's still under warranty. So we'll wait till that warranty's done. Then we're going bigger cam, long headers, and a little tune.
Put some fun to it.
Yeah, no, that's where all this goes.
Yep, I understand that.
I'm sure you do.
That's what I bought a supercharger. I could make you a hell of a deal on a supercharger.
Yeah.
I bought a supercharger from a gentleman over in Portland.
Okay.
And it's for 2014 or 15 or newer Challengers. Well, I didn't know that, and he wasn't into it.
Yeah.
I bought it for my 2010, for my purple one.
Oh.
But it won't fit because where this goes, that's where the new electrical power steering is. So this is for 2015 or newer.
Oh.
But I've got like a $10,000 setup. I've got spark plugs, everything you could possibly need for this I have. And for $3,500, I think somebody held it.
Really?
And the gentleman that's over on Franklin, he just gonna put it on my purple one for $1,000 and
Tune it up?
Yeah. He's gonna put it on the dyno, tune it for $1,000. So for $4,500, you could take that car and it would still be under warranty, up to about 750 horse.
So is it a 6.2 supercharger?
It'll fit 5.7, 6.1, 6.2, 6.2.
Okay. Okay.
It's just sitting in a box in my shop.
Let me give you my car. There's a lot of moving parts there. Ain't that something? Did you have to refurbish any of that stuff?
All of it.
I bet.
10 micro switches and 11 solenoids.
Works like a champ. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Dude. Now, does it automatically do it all at one time, or you have to do it all? You just hold button. Wow. That is so awesome. How long did it take you to replace all this stuff and get it going?
I've been on it for a year and a half.
Oh, okay.
3 months.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
100,000 mile warranty on the engine.
Oh.
That's what we started with.
Oh my goodness. Okay. And you've been working on this a year and a half?
Yeah, about a year and a half.
Wow. That's impressive. Holy moly. 490 or 390?
352.
Oh.
Fully finished up there.
Okay. Was that a factory motor? Wow. Now you doing all this by yourself?
Pretty much, yeah.
Really? I hardly do anything by myself. I gotta have helpers. So how many cars have you restored? This is probably not your first.
Yeah, probably my third one.
Third? Yeah. It's sure nicer to do it that way, to have it done.
Yeah.
You just enjoy it. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, good work. Fun job, yeah. That's all that in there, huh? Oh my goodness.
And the micro switches are all over. Hard to find them all. But there's
Oh, yeah.
one back there.
Okay.
All kinds of.
Oh. So as soon as this hits, that'll do the next one will start. That's so awesome. The technology.
Tomorrow,
That's crazy.
tomorrow,
What's
and
your name again?
tomorrow
Richard, I'm Mike. Nice to meet you.
creeps in this
I love it.
steady pace from day to day.
You gonna keep this one or you
To
gonna sell it?
the last syllable, I break all the time. And all our
Have you marketed it at all,
yesterdays
or-
have lighted fools. The way to dusty death out our brave channel.
Okay. 44 miles. Oh, well, I'm glad you brought it out.
Lies gray, walking shadow.
You do. You gonna go back to the older one like
That's
this?
trying to sing phrases all around the stage. And then is there no more? It is a tale. Told by an idiot full of sound and farewell. Tomorrow,
I'm glad
and
you're still doing
tomorrow.
that. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking. Good Lord.
Lord is dead.
Yeah.
She should have died here of town. There would have been a time for such a word.
Beautiful. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate your time. Yeah, I do. Dirty B.
Dirty D.
Yep.
Double B is in the mud.
Yeah, exactly.
All there was a stage, and all we are players. All there was a stage, and all we are players. All there was a stage, and all we are players. All there was a stage, and all we are players. All there was a stage, and all we are players. All there was a stage, and all we are players. All there was a stage, and all we are players. All there was a stage, and all we are players. All there was a stage, and all we are players.
I'll put this on YouTube if you don't. This one yours?
Yep.
You drag racing it?
Pardon me?
Do you drag race it? How long did it take you to build? Really? Pretty good. Was it? You do all the customizing yourself?
I did everything on the car except for the paint.
Really? Who did the paint for you?
A guy by the name of Terry Numbers. He's got a little shop down off of Alleyway between University and Phelps.
Okay. He does nothing but custom stuff.
Oh, he'll do anything. Yeah. Just a little one-man shop, so he's trying to, you know,
Yeah.
whatever brings in a dollar.
That's exactly it. Whatever pays the bills is what you do. Hell yeah. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Really?
So that's the third lane and back, but that's 34,
Yeah.
give or take.
Just out here.
And I drove it to here.
So it's fresh.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
I drove it down to Valley Fest last fall, but it was, I mean, there were some issues with it, but
Yeah.
we made it down there and back. So that's probably another 10 miles. So.
Yeah. Nice. Hell yeah. Bucket seats in the back. What made you decide to do that? It looks good.
Because I wanted to bench.
Because I wanted to.
Hell yeah. Heck yeah. I've seen the Mustangs do that.
Yeah.
And they normally have like a fiberglass or carbon fiber in between. That looks really good. It's super clean. Yeah. My buddy, he had an old Nova and like a 71 or 72. It had the bucket seats in the front. We were 16 years old. And he cleaned it all up real good, you know, armor-alled everything. He went to whip around a corner, and all of a sudden he's sitting in my lap. I was like, what the heck?
Slip them seats right up.
I couldn't believe it. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, of course, nobody wanted to wear a seatbelt.
Yeah, that was before it was mandatory.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Probably the combination of the Armor All and
You know, it was a 6-cylinder car. I don't even know how we got that speed up. It was a quick jerk of the wheel, I think.
It took a while.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. He didn't have that one for very long. He had to trade it in for a V8. He got a 68 Firebird. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I have the Challenger over here, the blue one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How do you like that?
You know what? I've done this, rebuilt stuff, and that's just so much more convenient. It's got all the goodies. And the blue one.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and between all three cars that tried to replicate the 60s and 70s,
Yeah.
I think the Challenger and the Mustang did the best. The Camaros that look
Way off.
It's way off.
Way off.
And I'm a Chevy guy, but
Yeah. That's my favorite Camaro year right there.
oh, that one there.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
see,
a awesome car.
my favorite Camaro is 69.
I like those too, but I was born in 72.
Oh, there you
That's my era.
go. There you go.
So, yeah.
And I never did have a 69 Camaro. I had a 67
Okay.
the first year, but I never had a 69. A friend of mine bought a 69 brand spanking new with that 301 in it,
Oh yeah.
and he still owns it today.
Really? What's that thing worth, do you think? That's perfect.
Well, yeah, but what he didn't drive it for a lot of years. He just kept it parked. Finally, he pulled that engine out and just put in a mild 350.
Oh, to run it?
Put that engine to one side. This way, he said,